Okay, if we want to talk about a collision resistance function, we are talking about a function. Let's try to understand what is collision is in relation to functions, especially hash functions. Collision is if you get value from a hash function, you can find another value that if you insert it into the hash function, you will get another at the same result. So if you have a result, you can find another value of the hash function that give you the same result. So two values that you insert to the hash function collide and gives you the same result. This is a collision. So a collision-free function or collision-resistant function is a function that you will have a very hard time, computationally infeasible, to find two different inputs to the function that will give you the same output. This is a collision-resistant function. It's important because you don't want that if you have a hash function and you tell someone that here, this thing came from a very resistant or very authentic source, but someone can get another input that give you the same result from the hash function and tell you, yes, this is also from the same very valid source, because here it is, we have the same hash function value. So collision free is very important because you don't want that someone will give the hash function another input and tell you, here, this is the result, this says that I'm authentic, even though he didn't use the authentic source, he used his own source, but this fake source gave you the same result for the hash function, and therefore it tells you that because you have the same value from the hash function, the source is authentic. This is the danger, for example, in collisions, in finding the same input, in finding different inputs that collide in the hash function, that give you the same output. So collision-free, collision-resistant function is a cryptographic characteristic that is very important for functions, especially for hash function, things like this. That's it about collision attacks, and collision-resistant functions.